Okay, we're the audience. And here's the speech.
Okay, I'm going to be doing over don't text and drive. We all know we do it. We do it in the car. We do it at home. We do it while we're driving sometimes. We're all guilty for it, and I know I am. Texting and driving is a very dangerous thing. You can look down at your phone and look back up, and a car that was 50 feet away from you is 5 feet away from you. So I'm here to tell teens and adults why it is very dangerous to text and drive. Motor vehicle crashes are the #1 cause in the United States from 3 to 34 years of age. While texting and driving, most people don't recognize stop signs, traffic lights, and texting, especially teens, it keeps you up late at night so you lose less sleep. So this gives your brain kind of an overload to think of all the things you got to do. You got to drive, look at your phone, and pay attention to the road. While texting and driving, there are 6 concepts your brain has to go through to process just one text message. You have to select the information the brain will attend to, process the information, then encode the stage that creates the memory, and then store the information, step 4. And then you have to retrieve stored information. But if you look down at your phone, or you're looking at your phone and you look back up at the road, your brain has to go back to retrieve the stored information of the text message you just read, and then execute and act on the information, such as text a person back, email, call a person back, anything that you have to do relating to messing with your phone. And that will cause your memory to slow down on your motor skills. Roughly 3,500,000 Americans, teens, have died in crashes in the past 5 years. That's 6,000 a year and 18 kids per day. You can look at that as if you have 21 kids in a classroom, and then in 18 days you're only going to have 3 left. There are 28 states that ban cell phone use. California, Michigan, and New York are some of the states, and Utah are some of the states that have banned cell phone use. Kentucky banned cell phone use in 2010. In 2011, Indiana banned it. Texas has a ban for new drivers in school zones that they cannot use their cell phone in the school zone. In these states, your first offense may cost up to $50. Second offense, $100, or $200 or more for the third offense. And some states, they'll revoke your license for 30 days. In states such as Louisiana, it's $500 or more of a fine. I don't know the screen up front. I don't. Okay. Teens usually run out of the house on the cell phone, tell you bye, and all that, and they don't really realize what they're doing when they're getting into a car. So most of the times, teens do not use a seatbelt. Teens have the lowest rate of seatbelt use of all drivers in the United States. The deadliest months for teens are June, July, and August, which are the summer months. July 4th, 18 or more teens die. On January 1st, there's an average of 23 teens die in a car crash. Texting and driving makes you 4 times likely to have a wreck. Almost 65% of all teen passengers die while driving with another teen. An overwhelming 75% of teens admit to texting and driving. And we shouldn't have to admit to texting and driving because we all know that we shouldn't do it. Now that you have seen that texting and driving is very dangerous, I encourage adults and teens not to text and drive because studies show that this can be very fatal. With all the lives that have been lost to texting and driving over the years, I hope that you remember to leave your cell phones out of reach or at home and drive safe on the roads. Thank you.